On the last episode of the Pull Drain, we made some great progress by getting some quests such as the Grand Tree done. We did our first Chambers of Xerix and likely our last on this account, and then proceeded to run laps for hours and hours and hours. At the end, we left with 60 agility, which only leaves us with one thing to do. Begin to grind for 83 Hunter, which is where we're going to pick up this episode itself. Please like and subscribe and comment down below because the YouTube algorithm hates me. I love you. Enjoy. Bye. Time to make some big boy purchases. Alec, give me your net, my dude. I'll take a couple of those. Give me a bunch of butterfly jars. That is way too many. I'm going to go ahead and buy, I guess, 5 box traps as well. It's probably too many again, but I gotta do what I gotta do. This should be good enough for me for... Oh, wait, I almost left without my bird snares. Okay, I need those. Because I'll be doing the double... I'll be doubling up. I'll be doing bird snares plus catching some ruby harvest. Now I got to figure out my best way to get from here all the way up there. It might be to go do a little lever pull action over here. I think that probably will be my best bet, unfortunately. I do have to lose a couple items too. I'm not going to hit... Yeah, I'm not going to hit a shop in between here and there. I guess I'm going to drop my water runes. I'll drop these. I'll drop my earth staff. I'll hold on to that dagger for now, and we'll just rock with this inventory space, unfortunately. I'm going to hope that nobody's sitting at the lever. Nobody's sitting at Edgeville lever to PK me for my freshly gotten graceful. That would be very unfortunate. Just so I show this now and don't pull an oopsie poopsie like I did last time, I am starting this grind at, we'll call it 24 hours. One day into the speed run, we're starting Hunter. So the goal is basically pretty much go straight from 9 to 83. One day in. See how long it takes. These first 15 levels are going to be brutal, though. Thank you for coming inside my jar, Mr. Butterfly. There is 2900, which allows us to now catch swamp lizards. What's been my XP per hour? My XP per hour has been 9K, but again, that like half of that was time that I took to catch, I don't know, these guys alone, the copper longtails. What I need to do now is make my way over to Canifis, but I also need to get nets and ropes, which I can do after a home telly, so this is probably the right play here. I'm going to go ahead and drop everything else so I don't have to really worry about that. Then, yeah, going to be a bit of a journey to get out to Canifis. The only thing I'm going to worry about, I don't know if the ghasts, that's a bad word to say, can aggro me. They only may be able to aggro me for 10 minutes, so I should be safe. That's the only thing I'd have to worry about out in Canifis. The other reason I do need to go back out to that area again is I will need to do Eagle's Peak at some point, but I don't exactly know when I'll be doing that. I guess right before 63, because I'm probably going to do Hunter up to 63. So I will need to go back out to that area at some point to get Eagle's Peak done, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. I think I'm making the fastest correct play here. The worst part about agreeing to do this account, agreeing with myself, by the way, with nobody else, and assuming that 83 Hunter is going to be the best route for me, is knowing that I have to get 83 Hunter. There's 47, which allows me to move on from my swamp lizards and go home to Lumbridge and move out to the desert where we will be taking on the orange lizards next. We'll be doing those from 47 to 59. Love Hunter. Oh, just a few hours later, we were finally able to nab 59 Hunter. I can now catch red salamanders, which is going to be our next place that we visit. If you are wondering, my XP per hour went up by about 10k from the beginning of starting this to where we are now. So I think I started at 48, 49k an hour. When I first started at Orange Salamanders and averaged for my last level here 60k an hour, so went up a good amount. We only have one level left until we can use 4 traps over at the Red Salamanders, so that will be pretty nice. I gotta go get an extra rope and an extra net from Ned and the Port Sam Fishing Shop, and then we're gonna head out to Red Salamanders right away. continue bussing on with our hunter levels. Our salamander journey has come to an end with this last one. There is 63 hunter on the pool drain. Now we can go catch carnivorous chinchompas. I only have to catch 8,967 of them. Wait, no, I think I said that wrong. 8,697. There we go. Sorry, my dyslexia got me again. That shouldn't take too long, right? Surely not. I do wonder how long it will be because of how many bots are out in that area. I just don't know. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that immediately. Also, if you're wondering for red salamanders, I did average about 60,000 XP the entire time I was here. Maybe it went up a little bit, but it was a pretty consistent 60,000. Even with that fourth trap, I don't think it added too much. Maybe I just wasn't being as quick as I was with the other ones, but I'm fairly certain I was doing well. Also, I did catch a gourmet impling that gave me 3 sharks. It's not really useful now, but it could be in the future, so I'm going to hold on to those. I am a supreme level idiot. I forgot to do Eagle's Peak quest. Let's go do that. Oh my gosh, how could I forget that? I am so goofy. Quick PSA for you all, because I remember doing this once on stream and a bunch of people were mind blown. You can simply use ingredients on Aggie out here, and she'll just make you the yellow dye, or she'll just make you the dye. You don't have to go through her, like, 7 steps of dialogue to get to her making you a dye. So, there you go. Big brain. Okay, I think we've done everything that we need to now. There's Eagle's Peak. 2,500 Hunter XP as well. 2 quest points. What are our quest points up to? 6 total quest points. Oh, my goodness. What? Who are you? Bro, why are these people here? Nice. Now we can actually move on and get started with catching some chins. So I've spent 2 days doing the stinkiest hunter that you can possibly imagine just to hit this level. There is 80 hunter on the pool drain. The most important thing there is now we can use 5 traps. So with that last level, I was getting about 78, 76k XP an hour, somewhere in that range. That is going to allow us to put down a 5th trap, which means that should increase our XP by about, I don't know, 20k XP an hour. So we might be able to hit 100 by the time we get to 80, 83. So that's the hope. Got about 6, 7, 8 more hours of hunter in front of us. I hope it goes fast because I am ready to get the show on the road. I genuinely don't know if I've gotten this stinky grinding in a matter of a couple days since early chunk, man. I'll be totally honest, but this is the last chinchompa 83 hunter. It is finally done. We can now catch dragon implings, which is the past 3 days have all been leading up to us being able to catch dragon implings. I don't know why I'm picking these up. I'm just gonna drop them all. I'm never catching another chin ever again. Now I guess it's time to go home. We've got a bunch of quests to get done, and some impling hunting, and then we can finally get into doing some of the fun stuff, because everything leading up to now has just been grind. So, I am super excited for the next steps. I should have had some more charges in my chronicles, so I think that's first order of business, and then I might go train on guards just to get one more magic level, and then we'll probably get started on like some rune mysteries, maybe working towards the goblin quest, a couple other of those things, and then once we're a good amount into that, we'll start catching some implings. I'm excited. I am super excited. Well, now seems like a better time than any to risk our entire stack of chinchompas after spending, I don't know, 40 hours doing it. Let's pull the lever. Oh, just kidding. It's just me. I'm not an idiot. I'm going to go to the Wilderness Training Arena and grab a couple of law runes. Actually, buy a bunch of law runes, very likely, because I would like to get a lot of them. So that's kind of the plan now, and those should hold me over for a while. I'm ready to log out whenever needed, but I don't think I will have to. Made it safely. Of course. Did have to be a little careful, though. Gonna buy a bunch of law runes now, not a big deal. These will help us with our questing. Those 20 cosmic runes will probably hold me over as well. How much are these a piece? 240. Oh, the pain. That won't hurt us too badly in the long run. I mean, like, 150 is probably overkill, but we'll take it. I'm about to go catch 1 million implings, so it's honestly not the world's biggest deal. I should probably get a few of those as well, and should be good. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably good. All right, let's get to doing some quests. I definitely made the right call in saving Rune Mysteries to do once I have teleports. That was incredibly quick, so that was a really, really good deal right there. I guess now I have... I think I'm actually going to log out here because I don't want to sit around. I think I'm going to go do the witch's house next. I don't know my best route for that. I think I have to get cheese first. Here you go, lad. Take your ball back. There is 4 quest points, 6,300 XP, and that brings us up to 27 hit points. My hope is to get that to 29 somehow. Okay. On to more questing. We're still at, what, 67 hours, 65 hours? Yeah, so 65 hours. We're doing quests really, really fast. I think... not sure what's next. I decided it's probably best for me to do Goblin Diplomacy next. I'm going to show you something that I didn't know until I played this game for like 17 years. You don't have to kill goblins to get goblin mail. There are 3 crates that give them to you. I showed you 1, 2, and then the third one should be right up this ladder. Is it 3? Number 3. There you go. You learned something new today. Enjoy that for next time you have to do Goblin Diplomacy. There is Goblin Diplomacy completed. Another 2-minute quest down and done. 3 crafting and out polish buttons. Let's freaking go. That's game-changing. Next on the agenda is going to do the Plague City quest, largely because of 2 reasons. 1, I need to get 17 mining for the Lost Tribe quest, and I figured it's probably easier if I just do that quest at the same time. Plus, I do want to get the... Wait, do I get the teleport for Artie from this quest, or is it Biohazard? I don't know. I think it's Biohazard. I might have to do Biohazard too, but that'll be later. All right, Plague City is done. 2,400 mining XP, and just kidding. I thought you got the Artie teleport scroll with Biohazard, but apparently it's with Plague City, so we don't have to do that. There's 18 mining. Going over what we need to, and... now we're off to do Merlin's Crystal. That one's going to be a little bit annoying because I got to figure out a couple things, how to get some items, but we'll be all right. We'll be all right. We'll figure it out. We have crossed into the 66th hour, but there is Merlin's Crystal done. 6 quest points. Excalibur is, I guess, achieved. What does this do? That does, like, the defense, right? That's pretty sick. Never going to use it. That's going to be an auto drop right there. Nice. Now we are off to doing the Holy Grail. Probably the most dangerous thing that we've done so far, you know, other than running through the wilderness multiple times. Oh, wait, I do need the Excalibur for this quest. Just kidding. Okay, so I may have goofed. And I'm about to risk everything. Here's the deal. I forgot that during the Holy Grail quest... you have to go to Entrada. And I have something on me, namely my chins, that I can't take with me. But luckily, I can table them. So I can put them on a table, and they'll last on a table for 10 minutes. Now, anybody can come by and pick them up within the next 2. I am positively terrified of somebody doing that, because if they do, I'm not going to have a good day. So here's the deal. I'm going to table everything. I guess I'll have to get another Excalibur. All right. Table everything. Go to Intrana. Come back. Should take me less than 2 minutes to do. But I am risking all of that to do it. Chinchompas have been tabled. Timer starts now. Let's go. Okay, I guess that's already it. I already finished it. That was the fastest dialogue of my entire life. My items are starting to show up on my other account, though. So there's a 0% chance anybody's going to pull up in this time. Okay, my chins are live. My chins are there. I should be back, though. Climb up. Here we go. Give me my red chins. Yeah! Oh, that's so scary. Oh, it's terrifying, but we got it done. Everything is on the ground still as well. It's a total round trip of 1:40, something like that, but gosh. Man, do items show up faster on a table? They say they're for 10 minutes, but I guess they show up in a minute rather than 2. Or no, do they normally show? I don't know. Ignore me. I don't even know how to explain this right now. Oh, man. I was killing the giant for Holy Grail. And this has never happened to me. The moment I stepped up to the giant, of the Holy Grail giant, my mouse disconnected, and I stood there and watched myself die. I can go get everything back, but my 9,000 red chins that I just spent 3 days getting are all gone. Oh my gosh, that's the speed run right there. Oh my gosh, I'm literally freaking heartbroken right now, dude. I don't even know if I go on. Is there a point? I couldn't even, oh my gosh. I literally hit him, and then my mouse disconnected, and he hit me a 0, and I got my mouse on the tick that I got hit and ate to die. I'm literally heartbroken at the moment. This would only happen to me. This wouldn't happen to anybody else on planet Earth other than me. There it is. No red chinchompas. Well, I got you that time, big fella. I got you that time. At least I didn't have to watch myself as I slowly lose HP and 40 hours of work right in front of my eyeballs that time. There's the Black Knight dead. We'll continue on. Well, King, I hope it was worth it. Holy Grail completed. 11,000 prayer, 15,000 defense, and what do we get from it? 29 prayer, 31 defense, and a whole lot of pain. We're going to come back. We're going to have a plan. We're going to make it work. I promise. We're going to add an enormous amount of time onto the speed run of what it could have been. Well, I mean, I wanted to get 83 regardless, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm coming back with a plan. This is not the end, but speedrun is ruined. But I'm also the first one to ever do a speedrun doing this, so it's also not ruined because it's the one and only time ever. So it's still the world record regardless.